teaching hospital, artificial intelligence, and machine learning in vascular surgery. Whatever and how.
بسم الله.
الساحل يا دكتور، تشرفنا بالساحل.
الله يخليك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Thank you very much for the very kind invitation, and I hope to run very quickly about my experience. I'm Dr. Muhammad Omar Farouk. I'm a consultant vascular surgeon and also examiner in the Royal College of Surgeons of England. This is one of the congress that is very near to my heart, speaking about artificial intelligence. I think it's a great success to my dearest Professor Dr. Ahmed Al-Saqqa to arrange such a great congress about AI in this particular time in Egypt. I'm going to speak quickly about definition of AI. You already have seen a lot of the slides. How AI programming is done, and you can do it free. You can do it today if you want. And example of some AI in aortic surgery, which is the surgeries that I do, and I will go to quick conclusion. Artificial intelligence, by definition, it's a capability of a machine to imitate intelligence of human behavior. This is what we all know when you do Microsoft Word. You get the prediction of the next word. When you are doing driving, GPS, all this we deal in our life day in and day out. I wouldn't go into further detail about the types of AI. AI depend on a computer language, which is called Python. And Python language, you can learn it within 1 hour. If you read this book, which is free over the internet, learning Python language in 1 hour. You don't need to buy a computer to do programming, because now Google have a Colab, which is a facility that it will give you a supercomputer, a CPU which does not deal with just a small amount of data. It's called gigabyte processing unit. And even terabyte processing unit, what's called TPU. TPU costs something like $200,000. It's free. Not only this, but it will give you 100 gigabytes of RAM. It's free. So if you want to do computer programming using Python by today, you can do it. You don't need a computer, you don't need a supercomputer, and you can use the TPU facility, and Python is really very easy to learn. And it is free. This is Google Colab. This is my account, and you will find a lot of software that is being used for vascular surgery. And again, it's a very basic language. And when you got some software, you have to join what is called GitHub. GitHub is where open programmer put their data and put the program. It's a kind of open source, so all our programs can be used by others, and vice versa. Now there is a special AI to form programming, which is called Divine. So either Divine or Black Box, you tell them, I want a Python programming to detect endoleak in aortic aneurysm type 2. It will give you a hint what to do. It will give you the parameters. And all I'm speaking about is totally free with charge. You don't pay anything. If you notice that a ChatGPT, to give you this information, they pay $3 million per day just to keep up the data. Because when you put the question into an AI, you get a huge amount of data. And this is how you start programming. And I've done a course for vascular surgeon, how to do AI programming in vascular surgery. By law in United States, every medical student year 1 should have AI training. I am one of the trainer in Toledo University in Philadelphia, and we usually meet every month to detect what is AI programming, and I am impressed. They are first year medical school, and 1 in 4 of them have already started to open company. Start to do programming. They are brilliant. They are one of the best brain-wise. And to start AI is free. You can do it to any university in Egypt. And I really very much impressed with the AI pushing in Suiss Canal University. And I really congratulate such amount of work. So this is one of the meetings that we were sitting and we were discussing 3 programs. New that we're discussing them, and because I used to be computer programming, I'm helping them with decoding some of the defect in the programming. And now let us speak about aortic surgery in my specialty. And I will be very simple. AI can help you pre-operative, intraoperative, and post-operative, all the three. And I will speak about something not in the future, but something existing. So this is what has already been done in 2024. So pre-operative, you can detect by AI the growth of your aortic aneurysm. And you can detect by AI when it is going to rupture. And you can detect with AI your mortality. So can you imagine if I am in the clinic in Switzerland and a patient came to me, and this hospital have an AI, then patient came to me with 4 centimeter aortic aneurysm, I will tell him, well, your aneurysm in 2 years will be 6 centimeters, and at that time you will have rupture within 6 months, and when you rupture, your mortality rate is around 70%. Can you imagine a clinic like this? And this is actually happened now in Zurich, in Schultes Clinic. So this is the AI, how it really revolutionized how you deal with the aortic disease. So this is a paper they publish about prediction of growth. They have very good software. It actually predicts within 1 millimeter your growth rate. And it also predicts your rupture. This is the prediction for the size growth, and this is the prediction for mortality. And it will tell you your mortality. This is very easy. You just take 4 parameters, age and size of the aneurysm and other health issue, and you just make a computer program, very simple, just 4 elements, and this is what is called neural network. Very easy program. It's actually freely available if you are in Zurich to use it, and I use it to my patient as well. But it's not a good news when you tell the patient, well, your mortality rate is so. It actually very accurate in decoding when and where it will rupture the aortic aneurysm. This is a patient with 51 millimeter aortic aneurysm, but you can see the amount of thrombus is different. This is low thrombus, this is high thrombus. You can have what is called the thrombus AI analysis, which will take the thrombus AI and it will tell you the more red you are, the more tension on the wall. So you can see the maximum tension at this point. This black point is the maximum tension. And this is when you rupture. Here, AI save your life. And that's why it's very important. Because a hospital with no AI, patient will die. And if you're working and living in another country where they use AI, you've been saved. And this is huge. And they actually, by the way, they said, the speed of artificial intelligence, by the year 2047, it will solve the question of death. What does this mean? If you get all the data of the patient all over the world when they die spontaneously, not post-operative, not due to accident, the ChatGPT will look into all these huge parameters over 100 years, and it will tell you, this is how you can prevent the problem of this. From my religious background, I think this will not happen, but at least there is some paper speaking about this. So actually this patient have rupture at exact point that's been predicted by AI. Not only this, but and also now, this is in Sweden, they have, if you combine artificial intelligence with robotics, so here the AI does not speak to you only, but it has a hand. Well, why not to do duplex scan? This is actually a program, and I will show you even to put a gel in the duplex scan because the artificial intelligence is moving, and then you can put the gel. This is actual machine if you work in Sweden, and you can just put a request, duplex scan done by artificial intelligence, even putting gel, and you can tell them, well, can you follow this intervention with a guide wire and follow with the aorta? It's quite impressive, isn't it? So this is a duplex scan using combination of robotics and artificial intelligence together. Now, this is, if you go to and visit the Royal College of Surgeons of England, when you go straight to the door, you will see Da Vinci V2. Da Vinci V2, this is the future of surgery, because here you have 10 arms that can do plenty of things human cannot do, And this is the main entrance of the Royal College of Surgery in England, because they know that future of surgery will be manipulated by robotics. Now in China, due to the very high speed of internet, they can, if you are in Shanghai and you want to do an operation in Beijing, you can do it. They have done appendectomy because the speed, they put robotic in one city and they're being controlled by another city. So your clinic will be vast. And instead of using just your patient, you can operate in 3-4. This is actually been done also by NASA, because what if one of the astronauts got appendicitis? What you're going to do? You're not going to bring it to Earth. So they got Da Vinci V2 with them up there in the satellite station, and now there are 10 surgeons from the United States Army being trained to do appendectomy in space. They have no problem with the speed of internet. They can do appendectomy, get him better, everything is fine. It's been done in practice in the United States before the astronaut go up there. So this is definitely the future of surgery, is the robotic arm. Now, intraoperative, you can detect endoleak. This is one of the software. This has been done in Belgium, because the AI, artificial intelligence, does not look like our eyes. It look at the pixel. So it's not that the rupture up there on the right-hand side, you're not concentrating on focus. AI doesn't have a focus. Every image consists of pixel which has been seen by AI. So it was found that it detects endoleak type 2 a lot better than us. So post-operative, it can also tell you, well, this patient will need ultrasound in 6 months, CT scan every year. After 5 years, you will need to finish his follow-up. So this is also by artificial intelligence, and this is actually done by Google Gemini. If you put Google Gemini, the post-operative angiogram of your patient, it will tell you the post-operative follow-up. It's quite impressive. It is free, and also available in Egypt. I have done this course, which is free artificial intelligence course to vascular surgeon, teaching them how you can learn Python language. It's easy, open source, not far away from English, and you can learn it within 1 hour. And by this course, which is, if you go to YouTube, you are very welcome to join because it's free. We have 2 programs, one that detect COVID-19 on a chest X-ray, and the other programs that detect pneumonia on a chest X-ray. It's just 10 line coding, not more than this, and anyone can do it. So my conclusion, artificial intelligence sure will play a role in vascular surgery and all other fields of development, and we can use big data with a larger processor power, and it will improve definitely our medical knowledge improvement and medical services. And we all must use AI at least every day. So I would like to finish with this comment of mine. AI will not take your job, but doctor who's using AI will take your job. And thank you very much.